let's get into it. However you wanna do it, keep it cute or ruthless. I got steppers that got bazookas. Shoot 'em up, spit 'em out, and I stepped on 'em. They say two wrong, don't make 'em right, but one left gon' get 'em gone.
They won't let me rest. I was not getting on here today. But baby, I'm strolling on YouTube, okay? And I comes across where Miss Keke Palmer, baby daddy, then attacked her. And it's on video. So I'm looking at this like, wow. Wow. Okay, here's the thing. When Keke went out, y'all remember when Usher serenaded her and old boy went crazy? That was a red flag. See, we ain't know he already had the BAS is what I called it. The BABS. I'll tell y'all what that means. But I didn't know he put his hands on people. Why Keke ain't say that? That's what we try. All these people on his side about what she need to be wearing, and he want his woman to look a certain way. Why Keke ain't tell us that he was abusive? Why? But see, that's a red flag. See, I already knew that. But what I'm trying to figure out is why she ain't leave him alone. You know what? I take that back. I'm not trying to figure that out because I'm going to get personal with y'all. I don't do no man putting his hands on me. However, I had a couple of incidents, and one of the worst ones, I never ever in my life had a black eye until I was married. I had two. I left a man with two black eyes and a busted lip. Now, that was the first time that it had an engagement like that. But it was red flags before where I could have got my stuff and my kids' stuff and got out of there. So when I say, why do women stay? I have to reflect back to my incident. I left, but everybody is not that fortunate, you see. You got to have a place to go, people that will receive you. If you got kids, you got to have a place for those kids to go. And then on top of that, it's a sense of shame that you feel. It's a sense of shame that you got yourself in this situation. I know for me, that's what I feel like. Okay, let me just try to make this work. I done left a city that I said I never would leave again. I done married somebody I ain't really know that long. I done moved to a place where I don't know nobody. So I had all these like things going on in my head. Like I uprooted my kids. So we tend to come up with excuses as to why we need to stay in a situation. You understand? Because I went through that. Even after I left this man, the struggle was real. The struggle was real financially. It was, and I was like, man, I should have probably stayed. You know what I'm saying? So I get why people stay. But for Keke, it was kind of confusing to me because she don't need him for nothing. She don't need no money from him. She got her own house. So it has to be just the embarrassment. Like, okay, I waited all this time to have a kid. Now I have a kid by a maniac. You know, sometimes that'll make a woman be like, okay, I'm going to just keep this part to myself. But that's dangerous because if your people around you don't know that this person is violent, then they don't know when it's safe to call the police or that they should be. They don't know when you acting weird. See, when you try to cover for people, it causes you more harm than it does them. Because see, when you let's talk about this, y'all. Since I'm in the treehouse tonight, we're going to talk about it. Don't let people make you embarrassed about things that you go through, because people be on the outside looking in, and a lot of times we stay on the inside because we worried about what they gonna say on the outside. Do y'all follow me? When they not in the inside and they don't know what's going on, let me tell you, this man and then told so many lies on me in that neighborhood. Like different things would happen and people would say stuff to me and I'd be thinking to myself, where they got that from? It was coming out of my own house. But see, that's what people do when they have plans to terrorize you. They turn the whole neighborhood, the whole area against you. So some people would turn a blind eye to how you being treated because they done went before you and drop little seeds and try to make you appear to be somewhere different. So while you trying to stay because you worried about what they gonna say on the outside, they not in the inside. If your safety is not good in the inside, please don't worry about what nobody got to say on the outside. Okay? Because women will make excuses to stay in situations that's not good for us. And you know what? Not just women, men do it too. I said a long time ago, a man will stay with women that he cannot stand or a woman he can't stand for his kids. And men do this for years. When I tell you, I don't understand how they do that. If I'm miserable, I can't just be with somebody and be that miserable. Like you turn a corner and your whole mood changes because you got to go in there. How you live for the rest of your life like that? That is so crazy to me. But men do it all the time. They always settle for second best sometimes. It's always a girl they got away and the one they settle down with. And then they make a family, they buy a house. So men will do this way more than women do. And they say we the weak ones. A man will stay somewhere because he don't want to move. He don't want to look bad to his friends. He don't want the kids to guilt trip him. It's like so much to be stacked against just your own independent happiness. You know, we act like we are born here for other people. We're born here to experience life for ourselves. Do y'all get that? Not for no kids, not for no spouses, not for no parents, for you. What is best for you? Because if you're not good, then nobody else can be good. You see that? And she made a point when she went for full custody and said the safety of her son. Because men like that, they use kids to stay in your life, to keep interfering, even if y'all not together. Yeah, men do it. They do it a lot. They had the kids telling them everything going on in your house. And they could have a whole nother family going on. But the fact that they feel like you for them, they're them type of men that he is, they'll do that. Him and Blueface, they'll do that. So if you have a baby with that type of man, you know that type of man gonna harass you forever. Just understand it. Because something wrong up here. You see what I'm saying? Like their trauma make them act like that. But in their mind, it's everybody's fault but them. If Kiki wouldn't have wore that dress, all this wouldn't have happened if you ask him. It don't have nothing to do with his insecurity. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that she's very popular and he's not. It's just sometimes a man will get with you and hate everything about you because he not that. He not that. And that's the only reason why they'll be mad. They feel like women have some type of advantage. When I was married, my ex-husband said to me that I thought I was all that because I had a cootie. Y'all know what a cootie is. So I'm thinking, don't men like cooties? Like, I ain't never heard no man say nothing like that. So in my mind, it let me believe some men really don't like women. And sometimes they get with a woman to destroy them. They want to humiliate you. They want to hurt you because that's how they want to inflict that type of pain. But then that leads me to something else because I watched a movie recently where slaves will be masters over the other slaves and under the slave owner. Now just imagine a man trying to court you during the daytime and that man got to beat you with a whip by the orders of the master. How you supposed to look at that man again? How you supposed to look at you? See, the whole thing is slavery has done a number on us melanated people, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It has disconnected us from one another. The melanated man and woman, it's like they have this underlying resentment toward one another that has to come to a stop at some point. At some point. And some females, they just jumping ship and like giving up on brothers altogether. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm doing that, but I'm open to dating people of other races. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I have a preference. So, I mean, let that be that. But what I'm saying to you is we need to become healthier people. men and women. We can sit here all day long and blame the other ones. We can blame the men can blame us. But it's collectively melanated men and women. We need to do better toward each other. That's all I got for y'all. We need to do better toward each other. But that just tripped me out because these celebrities have been playing games in our face. I want y'all to understand that. Pay attention to who all them broke up. Some of these people we was looking at like, oh my God, that's goals. Because y'all know I told y'all I was hurt about Iman and Tiana Taylor. That just like, I was like, nah, I know they wasn't playing in my face like this. Now, Will and Jada, I could believe they was playing in our face. But everything that's not built on genuine love is being torn apart. And certain things that was genuine love is being brought back together. Look at Nelly and Ashanti. I think they cute together. Like, I hope he mean well by her. I hope she mean well by him. I hope it's not a little publicity stunt. But I really do see genuine feelings with them, and I hope that it is real. But y'all gonna see a whole bunch of other ones break up. Watch what I tell you. And you're gonna see some strange people getting together. Watch what I tell y'all. But I just had to chime in on this DB. This putting his hands on Kiki. We're not going for that, boo. Don't put your hands on Akilah. That's Akilah and the B. And Akilah. Don't let no man put his hands on you, baby. If he do it one time, I guarantee you it's gonna be another one and another one. Stay away from that man, baby. All right, play fast. I love y'all for real. Peace.